Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we're looking at our new dimensional. Joan of Arc is here, guys. Oh yeah. So let's get her free to test in the campaign, of course.
For my kingdom!
For my kingdom, so cute. Of course she won't be fantastic, because of this is a test server, so we don't have the full access to her, but we can test her out in different areas as well. So for all the people, let's start with the introduction to the hero. For all the people who are wondering if you should build her or not, if you should do the exchange for her or not, yes, you should. Why? Because this is goddamn dimensional. You want to get all dimensionals when you can on this exchange right here, this event. So you should start saving up right now for her. Even if she won't be like top tier hero, getting as many dimensionals as possible is a good idea because they can be useful later on. At some point you will use them anyway, so it's a good thing to have them. Now, to the hero, let's go. There she is. So we have dimensional, strength-based hero, support, and buffer. How do you like that? We have the strength support hero here, and her skills are pretty dope. I would even call her off-tank, because her skill set is really interesting. So let's take a look at those. First one, ultimate, stand firm. Passive, Joan of Arc standard protects her, reducing her damage taken by 30% and grants her immunity from knockbacks. The reduced damage is converted into Joan of Arc's protection value up to 100% of your max health. When actively used, Joan of Arc repels most debuff from all elite heroes and restores their health equal to 100% of your current protection value. The health healed is no less than 250% of your attack rating, no less, so that's pretty cool. When Joan of Arc casts her ultimate, allied heroes except yourself gain 12% attack rating for 8 seconds. This effect cannot stack, and protection value will be cleared each time Joan of Arc casts her ultimate. So guys, first of all, the skills are getting longer and longer, it's impossible to read them fast, now it's getting like really complicated mechanics. Second, this skill is really good. So basically she gets 30% damage reduction by default, straight away, that's nice. Knockback reduction, her main goal will be getting to the backline, you will see that in the testing. And at the higher level, her ultimate, she recovers 5% of her health every second for 8 seconds, so that's 5 times 8, that's 40% of your health, pretty awesome. And at level 3, her cast give allies, except yourself, 20% attack buff for attack rating. That's pretty cool straight away from one ultimate. And yeah, let's move on to the second skill. The second one will be waving standard. So this is a passive. Joan of Arc waves her standard to instruct Phantom Standard to charge with her when she enters the battlefield, dealing damage equal to 100% of her attack rating to enemies close to her. If there are enemies blocking her path during her charge, deals damage equal to 200% of her attack rating twice to enemies within the certain range in front and knocks them into the air. However, this is like reading the book. Joan of Arc launches an attack except for her ultimate, restores health equal to 70% of her attack rating for herself and all allies heroes behind the Phantom Standard. I will explain how it works in a second. When Joan of Arc carries her standard to the enemy backline, the Phantom Standard will stay in the enemy backline permanently. So, how the skill works: when the enemy appears on the battlefield, as she moves to the enemy backline, and she will try to move to the enemy backline, like that area will be covered by this standard, and everybody behind that will get the benefit, and the enemies will get the ass kick. Joan of Arc charge deals damage equal to 100% of 100% 10 of your attack rating to enemies close to her, so that's higher level, higher damage. Healing amount is increased to 100% of your attack rating, so that's additional skill that will heal your allies. That's additional support, and the fact that she charge forward is really good. Now, standard shield, the next skill. Joan of Arc swings her standard, providing a shield that has a value equal to 180% of her attack rating to herself and all allied heroes behind the Phantom Standard for 5 seconds. So basically, most of the times it's all your heroes. She deals damage equal to 202%, 220% of your attack rating to enemies within a certain range in front 3 times. So that's a skill that will give you shield and will deal damage to enemies. At level 2, the damage will be 240% of your attack rating. At level 3, increase the shield value to 200% of your attack rating. Now at level 4, which is Engraving 30, Whenever allied heroes behind the Phantom Standard receive healing from Joan of Arc, their attack rating and defense rating are increased by 10% for 8 seconds, and this effect stacks up to 30% of your corresponding stats. So how do you like that? That's additional bonus to allies' attack and defense. Pretty dope, right? Now, the next skill, Standard Barrier. Passive. All enemies in the area behind Phantom Standard, that term will be widely used in your description, take damage equal to 140% of Joan of Arc attack rating once every 3 seconds. Whenever an enemy takes damage from this skill 3 times, so that's like 9 seconds, the next hit from this skill additionally stuns the enemy for 1.5 seconds. That's some stun right here. And increase its damage by 20% of your protection value up to 200% of your attack rating. Okay, skills are complex and higher level. Level 2 will give stun duration or to 2.5 seconds, so plus 1 second to stun. Level 3, all enemies in the area behind the Phantom Standard take damage equal to 180% of your attack rating once every 3 seconds. So that's usually, if she managed to get to the end of the battlefield, that's all the enemies. So that's damage to everyone. Whenever an ally, that's Engraving 60, whenever an enemy takes damage from this skill 2 times, stun is triggered and damage is increased. So instead of 3 times on Engraving 60, 2 attacks is enough to get enemy stunned for 2.5 seconds. So that's a good interruption to the enemy skills. We will kind of see how those skills are active in the testing. Now let's go to the signature item. Standard Protection, that will give us physical resist, so she will be tough. And after Joan of Arc places the Phantom Standard in enemy backline, allied heroes take 6% less damage. The reduced damage will be converted into Joan of Arc protection value. And at higher levels, basically, plus 20 will give immunity to Joan of Arc for the first 3 seconds of a battle, so she will go straight to the enemy backline without taking any damage. That's very important for the first attacks like Atelier and that kind of stuff. By the way, she can counter Atelier because she cannot be knocked back and she have immunity. That will be really cool. And plus 30 will give Phantom Standard, after it's placed, 60% less damage for the allied hero. So that's damage reduction for the entire team, including Joan of Arc. So that will be 16% less here, then 30% here, so it's already 46% less damage. That's already pretty awesome. Plus the shield, plus this standard shield option that will increase the defense and attack. So I can see a lot of useful skills right here. Let's go to the furniture. 3 pieces. When Joan of Arc reaches the enemy backline, she is able to cast her ultimate without using energy. I think this used only once, so by the time she gets to the end of the battlefield, she will use an ultimate once, and after that it will be normal usage. And 9 pieces. When Joan of Arc casts her ultimate, the protection value will no longer be cleared, but reduced to 50% of the original value. That's really useful because that will increase your healing capabilities and support capabilities. Now, it's time to go to the Arena of Trials. Oh, no, not yet. We gotta take a look at the engraving first. So engravings here will give your accuracy. I was expecting more of a physical resistance, and here we see some low amount of physical resistance. There is totally no haste though, so that hero will require a lot of haste to be able to go to the backline really fast. But look at that, there are no haste options anywhere on the stats, on everything, so that will be hard. What about the nodes? Some of those should have haste, I think, right? Oh wait, no! None of those have any haste, so that's pretty bad for her. So that means she have to be buffed with haste in as many ways as possible to get her to the enemy backline. Okay, now we can actually go to the Arena of Trials and do some fights with the normal enemies, same level, and then we'll go to the high level, high difficulty tests. Let's go to any fight over here, and her placement should be in front. I want to see Atelier in the enemy backline to see how she can counter that. That will be really interesting. For now, basically any team will do for her, because she, based on the testing I did beforehand, she is really useful in any team combination. Her skill set is really good. So you can place anyone here and she will be okay. No faction bonus, but we should be able to do this. Let's go. I wonder if we can be switching places here. No. Okay, there she goes. She runs straight to the enemy backline, and there we go. You see the standard? It's there, and that standard now buffs everyone on the battlefield with lower damage received, and she used all the ultimates, and yeah, look at that, the enemies are being totally decimated here. So there she goes. I mean, really powerful hero, really cool. I really liked her when I tried it, and she looks pretty dope as well. Let's get the chest because I won't be doing this video anymore. No more walkthrough for the bountiful trials because those are not being watched by anyone. Let's try to... Oh, nice. 2 heroes. Let's try this. So I want to see how fast she goes to the backline. Oh, we got Arthur here. That will be really interesting. You really want to place her in the front line, I think, because that will allow her to move faster. Last time we were supposed to be hit back by something. I want to see where she starts, so we'll be really careful this time. And let's get someone to take the enemies together and do something like this. So let's go. Joan of Arc. Let's go start. She starts at the backline, uses a skill, rushes a little bit, hits another rush, and in 2 rushes she basically pulls those things to the back. So it was like 5 seconds, and 3 seconds of those 5 seconds she will be invulnerable. And look at that, after that our guys are like, usually we have some issues, right, when we fight enemies. Here everyone is being destroyed instantly, like they have no chance. They have no chance. What about the damage? Of course, her damage is non-existent. She isn't a damage dealer, but look at the healing here. 1.91 million. Nice. Alright, let's try to find Athalia here in the enemy teams. I wanna test someone who will hit us back, like Athalia, or maybe Warwick, maybe... no one here who can push it. Warwick here. We will try him a bit later. I really wanna see Athalia. Zafrael, not what I want. Yeah, there are no enemies who will push us back here, sadly. What about the guild trials? There we go, we got Athalia at the team 2. So, let's go. This is before we go to the high difficulty. We will try her here, and I want to place her in front of Athalia to see if she will fail. So that's interesting, let's go. Slow, it's slow, yeah. Athalia, yes, look at that! Athalia can't do a thing to... Oh my god, that is so dope! Have you seen that? She just runs straight to the enemy backline and... Oh, that is really cool. Athalia counter right here. Because you can have a lot of issues with Athalia in those fights. Now, let's see Skreg. Do we have Skreg? We don't have Skreg. We already saw that probably she's basically immovable. You can't move her to your backline or something. She will just do what she wants. Do we have Nara? Can she counter Nara? This guy. Let's try to counter Tidus. Tidus is usually pushing your guys to the back, but knockdown immunity. Yeah, where is Tidus? Where is Tidus? Oh my god, everyone died so fast. I have no idea. That died way too fast. But basically, yeah, that works. Cool. Okay, we have Skreg right here in the campaign. She's not fully built yet. So, in the campaign we won't be able, like, when we test her right now, we won't be able to get the bonus from the, like, maximum bonus from the shield, from the Phantom Star. That it's not bad though. Like, it's 12 against 16% damage reduction, so it's only 4%. I think for us, like, plus 20 is a must for her in terms of signature item, and that's really good. That's low investment. As for the furniture, we got the level 4 bonus from the Engraving, so she will get bonus to the allies on the heal. And I want to see the furniture. What kind of furniture do we have? With 3 pieces she will be able to cast ultimate straight away when she gets to the backline. So that should be enough for us to test her for the immunity of knockback. We need plus 20 for that, right? So we can test her here and here. We have 2 teams. Nice. Alright, let's test her here. So, Joan, let's go. I misused. I got different heroes there. So there we go. Moreover, guys, oh yeah, I totally forgot, with Albedo, your dimensionals will get the bonus attack and defense, so she will be even tougher. I mean, take a look at that. So she charges using that skill, so now she won't be able immune. She's not moving somewhere. There we go. There we go. Go there. So she is not being knocked back, that's for sure. There we go. She moved those banners right in the bottom, in the back of enemy backline, in the back of the backline, and there we go. We're winning. This is really cool. I like that. I think guys, that this hero might be really useful somewhere. Let me finish this fight really fast so we will get through this stage. We got Nara here. That's really useful. So let's test her against Nara and see if Nara will be able to pull her back. No, Nara can't. Nara can't do that, so we got another target being targeted by her. That's actually pretty cool, I like that. So yeah, actually she's doing a really good job at, you know, preventing the enemy crowd control and all those nasty guys who are you trying to avoid not to be one-shotted. Usually it's at affiliate high deficits, might be countered with Joan of Arc, and that's already really good use. Other than that, her buffs, her skills and all that will be really nice. In terms of healing, like we can compare her with Lucius here and Rowan. I know that's not the best comparison, but she did like half of Rowan's healing and better than Lucius, so it's not that bad. Also, she applies the shield and like that's the passive healing, so it's a really good thing to have. So guys, what can I tell you? You definitely should get her if you can. If you can't, you should try to get her anyway, because she is one of the best dimensionals so far. I think she can compete with Ainz and that kind of stuff, like top tier. But she's really close. Let's get something like, I don't know, 150 level difficulty difference in the guild trials. Let's see. I think I should be able to handle that. Yeah, we can get even higher. So let's get not 100 but 150 levels. It's 510. There we go. So now we can do the stuff that we usually do. We can compare the normal teams, like in our case the top 5 meta teams, with her and them, and see how she performs in each of those. I think she can benefit each of those teams, and moreover she can be part of any other team. Moreover, as part of the dimensional team, she can be really good because of the dimensional bonus from Albedo I already told about. So let's give it a try. Right now the enemies are way harder, 510, so we should be dead here if we'll be able to do this. That will be really interesting, and also I want to see how she'll be able to go through this without dying. Let's get her something with the haste, so it will be oceanic strings for us, or Duraskull. Duraskulls are busy, so depends. Let's give her Duraskull because she's Joan of Arc, so yeah, why not? Let's see. So it will be slow. I want to see what's happening. All right, so the ultimates are happening right now, and we are not really dying that much. And Joan actually managed to go to the end of the battle line on the enemies that are so much stronger. That's not crazy difficulty, of course, those teams aren't perfectly matched, but we can actually see how it will go in that scenario. So she wasn't one-shotted, she didn't die that easily, and moreover she stands there in the enemy backline and distracting enemies. And she's still alive, so it's not that bad, guys. Waving her flag, doing her things, getting all those different tabs of her, and we should be able to win this actually. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. They're going down. Alright, sweet, we won, and that was pretty easy. And in terms of the damage, of course, she isn't a damage dealer, but in terms of the healing, she did more than Merlin did, so it's a really dope. And the shields. So if you combine the shields and the healing, she did a fantastic job. Alright. The first team, Dimensional team, she can even be part of the Ainz team sometimes instead of... Probably not. I don't know, maybe replacing Arthur sometimes. Depends on the enemies. Now, Raku team. In the Raku team, she might be good as well because Raku can benefit from her stun. So let's try to do something like this. So she will be preventing Athalia's craziness here. Athalia will go against Tessie, I think. And Raku should be able to do it. We gotta turn off auto though. So... No! She look at that! She's trying to take out Joan of Arc. And we managed to get to the backline. Oh my god, shouldn't have been using his ultimate though. Wait, everybody's dead already. What the hell? Look at this! We just decimated the enemy team here. I didn't expect that. Look at this. Healing plus shield. She got about 31 million. Mishka got kinda a bit more, and Rowan did less. That's pretty cool. I like that, guys. So far, I'm extremely happy with her performance. Now the Charm team. This one might be a bit harder. But then again, we should place her against the enemy who is doing that mambo jumbo of, you know, preventing us from doing things. And she's, look at that, she's crowd controlling the enemies there. Should have turned on auto. And we should be able to do this again, I think. Now with Mihira and Aziz ultimate all together. I mean, why the hell not? We got Aziz on, oh my god, look at that. And those benefits we're getting from the heal and the upgraded attack and all that, it all sums up, guys. It all sums up and it's doing fantastic job. Ooh. Okay, we won here, so we need to make it faster. I want to see how they will end their miserable lives. If we have enough time to take them out, though. Look at that immunity. Who the hell is so immune? 40 seconds left. And there we go. We got only 4 left on the enemy side and he went down. Nice, guys. I didn't expect her to be that good. Okay. 3 out of 5 so far, so she benefits most of the teams. Here, Lucretia team. So for Lucretia team, it depends who are we afraid of, and I think I want to try to push Raku away, because Raku isn't really pushable, and we can give it a go and see how it will go. Like, can we push Raku? Also, Peggy might be dangerous here, but let's give it a go. I want to see her in the front line. If she can push Raku, because Raku is immovable as well. Yeah, he's just ignoring everyone. Granite, triggered, ultimates. Oh yeah, it's actually really good, guys. Tessie. Was it enemies Tessie or out? Peggy dead. She is really good. Oh my god, guys. So we won this again. That's 4 out of 5 teams, and the 5th team is Graveborn, so I'm not really ever doubting them. And here we can actually prevent Tidus from doing his nasty stuff at us. Let's go. I mean, nothing to change here. Alright, Tidus is being pushed away and summoned back by... Oh my god, Odin did the rest. That's so good. Guys, I think she is really one of the best heroes of the late, like, out of the recent heroes. That is really cool. I don't know, let me know in the comments what do you think about that so far, because I think like I might be overreacting, you know, but take a look at what's happening on the screen. We decimated the enemies on the first try with the normal meta teams here. Usually doesn't work at the difficulty, we fail at 450 or I don't know, something about that, but here 100% chance with the first try. There we go, 510. Usually you have to try hard to get here, but we managed. Cool. So right, let's think about what kind of teams can benefit from her. How we can exploit her skill set. First of all, like, she can support any team, because she is a tank support that gives your allies healing, that gives your ally more damage, more health, more defense, and she prevents enemies from doing things, because she's rushing forward and distracting the enemies while being immune. She's a counter to Athelia, like, best counter. I think that's the best counter for Athelia, my thoughts. Good counter for other heroes that are moving towards your backlines. She can protect your backline from that. As for the normal teams, well, I mean, something like this might do as well, right? Dimensional team. That's a good dimensional team right here, and really dope. That will make Ainz more healthy, that will prevent tough enemies and all that. In the normal meta teams, she might find a good spot with Raku, because first of all, she can protect well. Second, as she goes to the backline and put her standard there with E60, every 2 seconds, every 2 hits, every 6 seconds, there will be 2 second stun. That's like, what? The uptime of that stun is like 40% of the time. That is so good. That will benefit of Raku's ability to take out enemies who are under crowd control. So, another good option. Here, I mean, take a look, all the teams performed really well. Usually we have someone like Brutus here sometimes to prevent enemies from doing stuff. You know, Khazard and all that, so we have one open spot and she can fit that spot as well. She doesn't do that much damage, but she can help you out not to be one-shotted, not to take Mihira down and take that aggro in the first few seconds with immunity. And let Mihira do her stuff with the ultimates, and then she will be in the back and doing blessings for you, so why not? Lucretia team, maybe not. Now, in Lucretia team, she might be okay again, but usually, like, most of the guys die here, and Lucretia herself destroys the enemies. Moreover, someone like Queen might fit better here for additional crowd control. But, I mean, yeah, not the best slot for her. Engraveborns have way too many options that are beneficial to them, so she's good here as well, yes. But you might use other heroes here and use her elsewhere where you need her, so yeah. Now let's try to make a team around her. Now this is the hardest. First of all, someone who can benefit from her shields. Awakened Brutus, why the hell not? I mean, that will be expensive but really efficient team, because she creates shields, gets the defense up of their team, and Brutus makes use of his defense and of the shield, so together they might be good. But once again, who have that Awakened Brutus available at all times? No one. I mean, that's expensive. Free to play, guys, I'm sorry. Me, I'm sorry, nobody's getting that. Alright, honestly, I can see her in some sort of crowd control team working, but right now it's too early to build a team around her, so I think we will wait for more testing with her, unless, so I don't want to give you the misinformation, something that doesn't have any tactics on it, and no practice, no testing, so probably not. We'll better talk about her artifacts. What can be the good artifacts for her? First of all, Dura's Eye for the haste bonus, if that will work, right? Look at that, that's a lot of haste for the hero. Dura's Eye might be one of the best artifacts for her. Second is Dura's Call, because it gives haste as well, and it gives the energy additionally, so she will use ultimate earlier. Out of the proper support artifacts, I don't think that any of those will do that much. I think something like Oceanic Strings might do for the haste bonus, and I'm not really sure about anything else. So I think for her, really, the Eye will be the best option, because most people stopped using the Eye right now with the better artifacts, so Eye might be the best one. So yeah, guys, that's what I think about the Joan of Arc. Honestly, I am extremely surprised by her performance. I will defo build her, and I advise you to do the same. I advise you guys to start saving up resources to build that dimensional hero. And if you don't know, like, I have a video about dimensional hero exchange with the efficiency calculation, so you will know which of those things to give. It might change a little bit since the tier 4 is really important, so maybe you can increase the weight of guild coins over there, but other than that, it's a good video. The link will be in the video description, so go check it out. And of course, let me know in the comments, what do you think about that new hero? Do you want to build her or not? What do you think the best teams will be with her? Good combinations, and what do you think about the video overall? While you go into the comments to write that, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and hit that bell button so you won't miss any new videos. We have a lot of playlists down there in the video description, in the pinned comment, hero breakdowns, beginner guides, more guides for AFK Arena, and the link tree with all the links with all my YouTube channels and that stuff, so you will find something useful there for sure. And you obviously want to join the Discord, the link is down there as well, because here, first of all, when you join in, you can click this icon over here in the welcome channel and get notifications in Discord if you don't get them in the YouTube. Then I post all the videos here, obviously, we can talk with each other, great community over here, love you guys, and yeah, I mean, we have ladies here as well, so nice place to be. Let's go and chat, don't miss it. Don't miss it, the link is down there as all the links. Join in. And yeah, guys, other than that, thank you very much for watching, appreciate you being here, and yeah, have a good one. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out, have a good one, bye.